There is a kind of strength that does not announce itself, and most people never see it coming. It doesn't raise its voice, it doesn't explain itself, and it doesn't compete for attention. It simply stands steady while everything else reacts. If you've ever been underestimated because you remained calm, this is for you. Because calm is not silence by accident. It is power by choice. A calm woman carries strength quietly, and that is exactly why it is so often misunderstood. Calm is not emptiness. Calm is control. Calm is awareness that has outgrown reaction. She does not stay composed because life has been gentle with her. She stays composed because she has survived enough storms to understand that panic wastes energy. She has learned that reacting loudly gives power away while stillness keeps it. Her calm is intentional. It is built through choosing clarity over chaos again and again, even when emotions rise, even when circumstances provoke, even when silence is mistaken for weakness. What most people don't realize is that calmness often comes after intensity, after heartbreak, after disappointment, after learning the hard way that explaining yourself to the wrong people drains more than it heals. She has already felt deeply. She has already struggled internally. What you see now is not the absence of feeling. It is mastery over it. Her strength lies in restraint, in knowing when to speak and when to let silence speak for her, in understanding that not every battle deserves her energy. She does not rush to respond because she understands timing. She does not chase validation because she knows her worth is not created by applause. This kind of strength is built slowly, through self-reflection, through pain processed quietly, through lessons learned without bitterness. People often mistake calm women as distant or detached, but distance is not indifference, it is discernment. She observes more than she reveals, she listens more than she reacts, she notices patterns instead of words, and because she is not constantly broadcasting her emotions, people rarely see how deeply she understands what is happening around her. That quiet awareness is power. There is courage in her calm. It takes courage to remain composed when provoked, courage to walk away instead of engaging, courage to hold your ground without raising your voice. Calmness requires self-trust. Trust that you do not need to perform your strength for it to be real, and that trust is something she has earned through experience. She does not confuse calm with submission. She knows the difference between being peaceful and being powerless. Her boundaries are firm, even if her tone is soft. She does not threaten. She does not argue endlessly. When she decides something no longer aligns with her values, she simply removes herself. And that quiet exit often speaks louder than confrontation ever could. She understands that her nervous system is sacred. She protects her peace because she knows how long it took to build it. She no longer lives in constant reaction to other people's moods, expectations, or chaos. Her calm is a form of self-respect, and anyone who tries to disturb it quickly learns that silence does not mean weakness. It means control. A calm woman is often misunderstood because the world associates strength with volume, loud confidence, visible dominance, constant assertion. But mastery does not need to be loud. The more someone understands themselves, the less they feel the need to prove anything outwardly. Calm is power that has learned when not to be wasted. She has learned that reacting instantly is rarely wisdom. She pauses not because she is unsure, but because she is deliberate. That pause is not hesitation, it is discernment. Weakness seeks validation, strength seeks alignment. She trusts her internal compass and no longer looks outward to decide how she should feel or respond. Calm does not mean she has stopped caring. It means she has learned boundaries the hard way. Emotional access is earned. She does not pour herself into spaces that drain her. She does not explain herself to those committed to misunderstanding her. This restraint is not coldness, it is wisdom. Her calm carries intelligence. She reads situations carefully, she senses undercurrents others ignore. Because she is not consumed by her own reactions, she has clarity. And clarity is an advantage. Impulsive behavior never has. She understands that control over self is more powerful than control over others. She does not dominate conversations or environments. She influences by presence alone. When she speaks, people listen. Not because she is loud, but because her words are measured. Insecurity is unsettled by her calm. Those who rely on chaos or emotional intensity don't know how to place someone who remains steady. She doesn't mirror volatility, she doesn't play games, and without confrontation, imbalance is exposed. Calm allows her to recover quickly. She processes, reflects, and releases instead of replaying. She doesn't dramatize healing. She integrates lessons quietly. That efficiency is strength. Calm endures. Drama exhausts itself. Noise fades, but calm remains steady, observant, unshaken. She commands respect without asking for it. Her presence carries authority without intimidation. She does not over-explain. She speaks intentionally, and because she does not dilute her words, they carry weight. Her calm signals boundaries. She cannot be rushed or manipulated. Emotional pressure loses power around her. Silence becomes her strongest response. She understands that not every misunderstanding deserves correction. Consistency defines her. She is steady, not volatile. People know what to expect. Trust forms, respect follows. She does not tolerate repeated disrespect, but she does not dramatize boundaries. When something crosses a line, she addresses it calmly or leaves. Her actions speak clearly. She regulates her emotions instead of outsourcing control. This independence is felt. She is not swayed by approval or disapproval. Her self-sufficiency elevates her presence. In groups, she stabilizes. Others compete. She contributes when it matters. Her restraint makes her influential. Her words are remembered because they are rare. Respect follows her because she embodies it. Strength without aggression. Authority without domination. She protects her inner world deliberately. Not every environment deserves access to her peace. She limits emotional exposure to preserve herself. Her peace is not negotiable. She listens to her body. She rests without guilt. She withdraws without apology. She adjusts early instead of breaking later. Her calm filters people naturally. Those who thrive on chaos drift away. She does not chase connection at the cost of alignment. She separates what belongs to her from what belongs to others. She offers empathy without absorption, support without self-sacrifice. When affected, she processes privately and moves forward. Solitude becomes maintenance, not loneliness. Time alone recalibrates her. Her calm becomes a sanctuary she guards intentionally. It allows her to show up fully where it matters. Her presence carries quiet influence. Conversations soften, tension loosens. Her steadiness communicates safety. She does not perform calm. She has earned it. Her authenticity creates trust. Others become more aware around her. Some are grounded. Some are unsettled. She does not adjust herself for either. She refuses gossip and escalation without confrontation. Her standards reshape environments. She is remembered because she speaks less. Restraint stands out in a noisy world. This influence costs her no energy because it is alignment, not effort. Eventually, calm becomes who she is. It no longer requires protection. It protects her. She is no longer at war with herself. She does not fear disruption. Her calm has been tested. It is steady because she trusts herself. She no longer replays conversations endlessly. Her inner dialogue has softened. She knows who she is. She lives without urgency. She chooses her pace, her people, her priorities. Her compassion deepens without self-sacrifice. Her kindness is grounded. Reflect values, not fear. She knows when to speak and when to leave. This is strength, quiet, rooted, enduring. By the time calm becomes unshakable, it no longer feels like something she guards. It feels like something that guards her.